get to honorably introduce my mentor, a good friend, and a brother, what I would call it. This gentleman loves to have fun, knows 100% about the information. He made some serious income. When I say serious, I mean some serious income in this industry. But one thing I like about him the most, he's very down to earth and humble. And without further ado, Mr. Black Diamond executive founder himself, Andre Vaughn. Are you there, sir?
I'm here. Can you hear me clearly?
Absolutely. The Zoom is yours, sir.
Man, I appreciate that warm introduction. I'm ready to rock and roll. I am so, excited about, what's going to go down right here and right now. I would urge you to invite a guest. I would urge you to make sure you take copious notes. We won't be before you long, but the information that we're going to share could literally change your life like it's changed my life, guys. I'm so excited that I used to be a second grade school teacher, lived a negative paycheck to negative paycheck, overdraft to overdraft. And then I found the industry of real estate and mortgages. And I had fun of that. We made money, but I felt like I was a slave to that business. Meaning if I didn't go out and close deals, then the money wouldn't be the same month to month. And then I found the industry of network marketing. That was the single best decision I've ever made in my entire life. I wish they would choose that and pick this in college to share with everybody, but they don't. And, I don't know why they don't have this as a major, but I can tell you one thing, I get fired up about what I'm about to share. And what I'm about to share, ladies and gentlemen, has been 400 years in the making. And so when you look at, spending time with your family, when you look at being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it, that's what excites me. And, for me, they've taught me growing up, go to school, get a job, and that was the end all do all. Then I figured out that you can own your life. You can own your time, that you can continuously help individuals and have something called leverage. And guys, I got to ask you a question. And this slide means so much to me, but what if you had, just imagine with me, what if you had the most powerful natural antioxidant on the planet that had $20 million worth of clinical research, that had $850 million of finished products that are ready to ship, that's vertically integrated system from seed to bottle, that's grown right here in the USA with the experienced team, guys? What if you, an expert, so what if you had that in your hands? How much would that be worth to you? See, for me, when I was in real estate, I knew that I had to, spend money to be able to make money. We had to put our credit and our cash on the line. But when I saw this plan, and I know I didn't have to spend thousands of dollars to get started, but my upside was residual income that I could surpass all the money I've made in real estate. I could surpass it, but on a monthly basis, I got fired up about it. And so anytime you do something, you need to have a visionary. And our visionary, guys, when it comes to our muscadine, is Mr. Jerry Smith. This guy was in bottled water when everybody laughed at him. Guys, that was a part of $1 billion pie. And so if I can get involved, less than $1,000, and be associated with someone who got a piece of that $1 billion pie, I'm all in. See, Mr. Smith was a visionary. He had a problem in 2006, and he was just simply trying to search. And guess what he came across? The antioxidant-packed muscadine grape. Now, for me, I had never heard of the muscadine grape over a year ago. I never heard about it. And I'm like, man, how haven't I heard? I've been in health and nutrition. How come nobody told me about the muscadine grape and how powerful it was? And then I got excited because I've always been praying for an opportunity. See, if somebody told me about this 10 years ago, maybe it wouldn't be as strong of an opportunity as right now. And that's why I'm so fired up to share this information with you, because the shortest way to make money in America is to solve a problem. The shortest way to make money in any country is to solve a problem. And right now we're solving problems all around the world. And Mr. Jerry Smith, guys, he had collaborated with local growers in North Carolina to develop the best muscadine practices. And after coming off this muscadine experience, I'm telling you, he has it down pat. So much so that my business partners, my family members who invited you, they're simply on fire, and they have every right to be. And so, guys, when you look at the experience, when you look at what he did in 2008, how he established a 120,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility, which we got to visit. So this means more to me than anything, but it was $38 million investment. Now, all of these things. Remember I said, what if you had, we're not saying that you need 850 million to put in for the finished product. We're not saying you need the 20 million for the research. We're not even saying you need $38 million for the facility. And we're gonna give you full access to all of those things. See, if people don't see the opportunity in that, then I can't help you. This is not for you, and that you would probably want to continue to do what you've been doing. But I see the vision. And I'm telling you right now, when you know you have somebody that's willing to build a strong foundation and that they commissioned the first ever human clinical trial on your product of muscadine. And guys, in 2010, Wake Forest University published the clinical trials. Man, Wake Forest is somebody that somebody has heard of. So that's credibility. And so when you have that in your favor, man, I don't see how we can lose. And now we're starting to see the results that's blowing our mind. But guys, that started with the $20 million that was donated. Now, a billionaire donated $20 million anonymously. I would have had to put my name to it. I promise you I would have. But he anonymously, how great would a product be or has to be for you to even think about donating $1,000, let alone $20 million? And so from 2015 to 2019, they just start seeing the evidence of muscadine's health benefits. And guys, here's the deal. You don't even have to pay for the clinical trials. That's expensive. And you get the benefit. This stuff just start coming out. So your timing is right. See, in business, you got to position yourself and have the right timing. So you can have a great thing, but it might be saturated by the time you touch it. This is the first time that what you're coming into in a long time, that is the right time with the right place and the right people. And so, I'm excited about over 1 million pounds of muscadine and was processed in 2019. And this is where we come in. Guys, here's what I'm starting to realize. People are looking for health benefits. They're looking for something powerful. And you know what I love is that everybody who comes in has to come through the people on this presentation. And that's why I can't even sit still. I mean, I'm telling you right now, like in 2020, when Todd Smith, my mentor, Mr. Bill Andreoli, when Bulavita and Brock Agee and Jerry Smith came together, man, that was a perfect partnership. Why? Because Mr. Jerry Smith has already proven, he's already proven that he can take the water industry to a certain place. See, once you see somebody do something one time, then they can do it over and over again. And then to see his process that he did with the muscadine, great. I said, oh my goodness. And now the marketing geniuses are coming together with the product genius, and we all get the benefit off of what they do. Oh my goodness. And that's why we started saying, we're taking muscadine to the world, and we want you to be a part of it. And what does that mean for you? What does that mean for your family? To do what you want to do when you want to do it. To be able to provide for them, not just send your kids to college, but to be able to create scholarships in your family's name to send other kids that are underprivileged to college, right? And so that's why I get excited about what we're doing. Now, I just want to ask you, did you know that we're currently living under environmental assault? I mean, it's just so many things that people don't talk to and talk about the free radical damage, chemicals and pollution and cleanest junk food and all these things. Like all of these things are not great for us, but nobody's sounding an alarm. And so we don't have to settle for being sick. See, I never seen a doctor happy about really saying, oh, we're going to take care of you, because that means the income goes. See, it's no way in the world that they can keep up with their second home and their third home and have you not coming back to them. They almost have to have you coming back to them so they can keep up with their lifestyle and their debt. And when you look at the benefits of the antioxidant and the muscadine, look at all of the things that you can get help with just one of the powerful antioxidants out there. This is the best superfruit. Matter of fact, we were speaking to a doctor over the weekend, and it was so crazy because he asked us, name a fruit, name their greatest property. And he said, do you know the muscadine has that? It wasn't one single fruit that people said the benefit that the muscadine didn't have a part of it. And I just got so fired up. And when I got so fired up, and I'm about to bring a young lady who you heard from first, she's a doctor of physical therapy, but I'm telling you right now, like when she saw that, I saw her face. I was like, OMG, we really have it. And I want to bring a Dr. Samantha Davis just to give her her input on the experience how Infinity, how we're taking Infinity to the world, and what you feel about the Muscadine. So Dr. Sam, are you out there? And you would have to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly. You're muted, and I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you, but I'm telling you now, like when you go over, the $20 million in clinical research and everything that we have, guys, this is something that we're going to take to the world. And the good thing about it, guys, is that a lot of people, when they had the Muscadine, they were just having the Muscadine, but they didn't understand the benefits of the Muscadine. And so a lot of people were throwing away the skins and the seeds. And I'm saying, wait a minute. It's a lot of cash in that trash that you're throwing away. Like most of the nutritional benefits are on the things that people are throwing away. And that's how you know that the people who were actually eating and growing the Muscadines didn't realize. They didn't understand the research behind the Muscadine. And that's why I'm so excited and I'm so fired up, like I've never been fired up before on what we're about to do with this. And I'm just telling you, put your seatbelt on, because we are going to a whole nother level. When you talk about the ORAC score, I mean, look at this. I mean, I remember a company at the bottom of the list that took their company to $1 billion in sales. $1 billion. And our Muscadine has an ORAC score 53 times higher than that company. And I know in the middle of the mango scene, I know a company that took to $500 million. And look at where they rate. And so when you look at where we are and where you sit, that's the exciting part about what we're doing and how we're doing it. And I'm just so fired up of the direction that we're going. I'm so fired up that somebody invited you. And I just want to introduce you to something that's near and dear to me. I mean, we're in a relationship at this point. I'm telling you, like this Infinity Muscadine seed oil, I don't know where this thing came from, but this thing is reasonably priced. And what I love about it is it does so many things. And I had so many folks who said, man, Dre, I tried it on this and it helped out. I tried it on that and helped. I mean, it's like a walking manicure, a walking pedicure, a walking facial, right? A walking weight loss program in a bottle. And my good friend Bernadette Travis said, man, this is nothing but confidence in a bottle. And you know why, ladies and gentlemen? It has one ingredient in it. And that's why we can take it. And we saw the process from seed to bottle, how they put the emphasis on making sure the process is protected. And so I'm so excited about this Infinity oil. Man, we've had so many great testimonies when it came to the Infinity oil. And I'm gonna go out to Dr. Sam, just if you could share how excited you are about the Infinity oil, the experience, and some of the things that we've talked about thus far.
Hey, can you hear me, Andre?
I can hear you clearly. The floor is yours.
Awesome. I had some technical difficulties downstairs. I ran upstairs to get on the other computer. I am super excited about the Infinity oil. I mean, the testimonies are coming in so rapidly that they're coming in so fast. It is amazing. We have testimonies from people that had burns, and the healing process has been extremely rapid from using our all natural Infinity Muscadine seed oil, from people with dry skin, any particular skin condition that you have. This oil, it's like, what won't it do? It is showing so many testimonies so fast. Just the other day, I had someone text me a picture of her hand. She was getting something out of the oven, actually burned her hand, and in less than a couple of weeks, the burn is pretty much healed. I mean, from cracked heels. I know I'm putting it on my skin and I'm loving it. I'm putting it on my feet because we don't want cracked heels, right? So definitely just amazing testimonies, and the income opportunity is limitless. So back to you, sir. Thanks for having me.
I appreciate that. And I can tell you, like, look at some of the things that we've been able to see. You look at to the right top and you look at, someone's stomach. I mean, look at that. And within a 7-day time period, when you look at that, you're like, wait a minute, how many people do we know? Now you look at the left top, how the marking is different, how the back, I mean, I'm like, wait a minute. You look at the dry scalp. I mean, these are industries within itself. And that's why, guys, I'm just so excited about the direction we're going with this Infinity Oil. Everybody wants it. And when you look at the price point to be in business, now you can always say, Andre, I just want to be a customer. How much does that oil cost? Between, as an ambassador, $39 up until about, with tax and shipping, all the way up until about maybe a little under $50. But the great thing about it is flying off the shelf. People are ordering 10 of them, 15 of them. Some guy over the weekend sold 30 of them, just like that. And so people want it. And here's the thing. When you have high demand, you want to position yourself and so you can benefit. But if you're coming in so you can be a customer, right? No problem. But if you're looking to move and be a part of this movement and have the income coming in 5 different times a month, then this is where you want to be, right? Either the $299 or $474. And what I love about it is that you can always keep some oils for yourself, and then you'll be able to sell oils retail to some folks who are going to want it, because trust me, they're going to want it. People are calling every single day, messaging, I need some of that oil. I need some of that oil. I need some of that oil. Like, I need it. I need it. I need it. And so when people saying I need it, that means you just got paid. And that's why I get it fired up about this part, because this part opens up almost 17 different ways that you get paid. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me I get the products for more of the value that I paid, and I also get a business? That's exactly what I'm saying. And that's why when I first heard it, I was like, wait a minute, I'm already getting more money, a bang for my buck with the products. And so even if I didn't like it, I wasn't successful, I can sell my products back to you, Andre, since you love them so much. But when you're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, that you have a business that's tax deductible, in addition to you taking care of your health, man, it doesn't get any better, especially in this day and time. The company also says, listen, if you spend at least $80 if you spend every month on products and put it on auto ship, guys, auto ship, we're going to make you a part of our Bulavita loyalty rewards program, where the company's giving out thousands and thousands of dollars of free products every single month because you commit to your health on a monthly basis. Guys, and here's the deal. Like, times have changed these days. And so I certainly didn't come here just to tell you how to spend money. My specialty is to teach you how to make money. And so for all of my professionals, I love that you make 6 figures already. I did too when I joined the industry. But what I couldn't do is go on trips for 6 months at a time and 3 months at a time. So I was hustling backwards. See, if you can't leave what you do and go somewhere and take a 3-month vacation and still get paid month after month, then something is wrong with what you're doing. And so you need to add on to it. Everybody needs residual income a part of their portfolio. You have to have it. I don't care if you're in real estate. I don't care of what you're doing. You own a hair salon. I don't care what you have. If it's not coming in every month, then you need to have that a part of your toolbox. And guys, I told you, gone are the days of getting a good degree and a good job and a gold watch and a lifelong pension. It's just not happening. And so, guys, we have to depend on our financial security on ourselves. And so working from home, that's the new norm. But most people are working from home because of their job told them to work from home. A lot of people are not working from home simply because they don't have the choice or they don't know where to do. Guys, that's why we're here. We're going to teach you and train you how to make money so you can make your 6 figures. You can make your 7 figures, but we want to teach you how to have a part of a residual income in your toolbox, and so we can go to the next level and have part-time income, guys. And I'm telling you right now, it's really full-time income, but you're only spending part-time. Guys, John D. Rockefeller said this over a century ago. I'd rather have 1% efforts of 100 men or women than 100% of my own efforts. So if everything you do and everything that you make is because of what you do, then that's the old way of doing things. Guys, I love that I can go anywhere that I want, when I want, and stay there as long as I want, and still make an income. And that's what appeals me and attracted me to this industry of real estate. And I've made a lot of money in real estate, but you know what? I don't like to have to do anything. And so in this industry, in this business, you always, even if you're busy doing what you're doing, allow other people who have time, who have focus, to be able to help you build this up as another stream of income. Because a lot of folks have more influence than you think you have. And so, guys, I don't know if you're ready to boost your health and your wealth, but I am, and I'm so fired up to share about our plan to a grand. Guys, this is a simple way for you to make $1,000 every single month residually. I don't care if it's just for your car payment. I don't care if it's just for your car insurance payment. Whatever it is that we can teach you with our help, 34 customers, which they're coming like this. I told you the guy had 32 in like less than 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes. So to have $1,000 coming in every month is really not a major big deal. We can do that closing our eyes, but we just need your commitment. And guys, when you look at with our help, you helping 34 customers and you're making $1,000 residually every month. That's what excites me, guys. We want to have 5,000 families to be able to say, man, they helped me make additional $1,000 a month before the end of the fourth quarter. And so I'm excited about that. And so when you look at how the plan works, it's all about sharing. It's all about duplication. So whatever you're doing, then you have to duplicate it. And guys, for me, when I look at, I can go and make the $1,000 without sharing it with anybody, but just having customers. I love that option of being a direct seller. But I even love more option of being able to celebrate and do the opportunity. The next gentleman I'm gonna bring up, I want him to share about how big this opportunity is. I mean, this opportunity is huge, but I want him to really share and put it in his words with this opportunity. I want you to speak to how you've been in the right place at the right time 2 times, but you never seized it as well. So I'm not gonna steal any more thunder. My good friend, our next Diamond Ambassador, Mr. Herman Carrillo, the floor is yours.
Hello, Andre. Thank you for having me. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you clearly.
Definitely. This opportunity right now is 1 in a million, and it's an opportunity of a lifetime. And I know I've shared this with several people where I've been in 2 other companies where I was in the company, but I didn't seize the opportunity to make a 6-figure income or $1 million income in a year. And I missed out on those 2 opportunities. But this right here, this infinity oil, but we're going to take this to the world, and we have something that nobody has, and you can't go to any store or any outlet online to get our infinity oil. If you want this, you have to come through us. That's just like when the first Starbucks was here, you had to go to that only Starbucks to get your specialty coffee. But now you can't go to any block or any city or any street without any Starbucks being there. And that's what we have right here. We have an opportunity in our hands where we can share it to the masses, and from any color, any background, it doesn't matter because it's affordable for everybody. And so this opportunity, I'm seizing it, and it's been so wonderful these last several months. And for the month that we had this infinity oil, and this, we're going to go through the roof with this and definitely taking it to the world, Andre.
Wow. And, when you think about, some of the perks of the opportunity, I mean, monthly residual income, car bonuses, luxury vacations, global cash pools where you get paid off the entire company, world-class recognition, and much more. I mean, when you look at that, and free cruises, when you look at that, why wouldn't you want to put this in your toolbox? I don't care what you're doing. I love the fact that a check is going to come to my mailbox 5 times a month. Whether I'm working it or not, I love that fact. And so, because I've put the work in. So this is all about doing the work one time and getting paid over and over and over and over and over again. And so, guys, here's the deal. And I'm actually, like the muscarine book, the world's powerful superfood with $20 million in clinical studies. I mean, you would have to pay millions of dollars just to have those clinical studies, and we're going to give them to you. And then we have our secret of fat loss, where we show you how you can lose weight, and it's working for thousands already. And then I just explained to you the plan to a grand. Guys, when you can have a proven plan that's working for a lot of people to make $1,000 every single month. See, I know folks are going to make 6 figures. I know folks are going to make millions of dollars. I get it. But for the average person, if I can show you with our help how to make $1,000 every month, that's the sweet spot for our company. And so, guys, I'm telling you, the time is now. I love it because you don't need no experience, and no employees, no territories, no inventory. And the greatest thing, there's no income limits. Like, no one can ever put an income limit. As much as you want to make, you're paid on the direct proportion of what you bring to the marketplace. And I get fired up about that. And so now you have It's no longer what if you have, because I know you're in your right mind. And if you're in your right mind, I know you're going to be a part of our mission, our crusade, because you understand the opportunity when you see it. Guys, now you have the most powerful natural antioxidant with $20 million worth of clinical studies, $850 million of finished product from seed to bottle that's ready to ship. Vertically integrated, also grown and bottled in USA, an experienced and successful team of experts that's in your hip pocket. So are you ready to own your life? Absolutely, guys. And so now I get so excited about some of our packages to get paid, get with the person who invited you, because here's the deal. It's perfect timing, robust training, powerful tools, guys. Only thing really is missing is you in this ground floor opportunity. So I want you to get with the person who invited you. Say, man, hook me up. I'm ready to get paid. I'm ready to help and get healthy. And I want to help you guys take Muscadine to the world. I love you guys. I'll see you at the bank, because we're making deposits, guys. Make sure you get with the person who invited you. And we want to thank you for joining us. Thanks, everybody.